Now perfectly changed in heart and soon to be changed in body through gospel, Francis was strolling one day near the old church of St. Damien, which was nearly destroyed and abandoned by all. The Spirit led him to enter the church and pray. Devoutly lying prostrate before the crucifix, stirred by unusual visitations, he found he was different than when he had entered. While he was in this affected state, something absolutely unheard of occurred. The crucifix moved its lips and began to speak. "Francis," it said, calling him by name, "go and repair my house, which, as you see, is completely destroyed." Francis was astonished and nearly disturbed by this speech. He prepared to obey, surrendering himself completely to the project. He initially interpreted the order literally and started to rebuild churches. He gradually concluded that the rebuilding for which he was called was not intended to be a literal reconstruction with stones, but rather the rebuilding of social structures such as churches and societies. Francis also saw a reminder of how God became one of us, loved and served us, and invited us to do the same for one another in the San Damiano cross. But since he considered the change in him to be beyond description, it is best for us to be silent about what he himself could not describe. Francis initially took his words, "Francis, go and repair my church," that he heard from the crucifix at San Damian Church as a command from God to rebuild the Church of San Damiano. He gradually came to understand that the process of rebuilding involved changing his heart and his inner self, and rebuilding his life within him.